Tito Lopez.
This is a real pleasure, and welcome to the DJ Cisco show. Give you a round of applause for that.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. No doubt.
All right, so now I know all about you, brother, and I'm really proud of you because you've broken into the business by strictly lyricism.
I appreciate that, man. That was the plan. You know what I'm saying?
I've been checking out your lyrics, and you're killing it. You are killing it. So tell the people something about yourself.
Young kid from Gulfport, Mississippi, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Out there trying to bring back the art of them bars, you know what I mean?
Yes, and you're definitely doing that. Now, I did like a lot of research on you. You, that Saigon diss was on point.
Yeah. That was back in the day. Yeah. You really did some research on that.
Well, I have a team. Big shout to Ian Charles out there. He did all that extensive research, and I did what I had to do also. Now, did Saigon come at you, or did you just feel that you had to come at him?
You know what that was, man? It was actually just, something I felt personal about. He actually came at the South, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, so I just took it upon myself to feel like, man, if anybody comes at the South like that, especially in a negative light, you know what I mean? I feel it's my duty to stand up and say something if nobody else will. So that's all it really was.
Oh, okay.
Nothing personal with him. I never even met the dude, but it's funny you say that because we actually had a conversation since that, you know what I'm saying, chopped it up and talked it out. And he hit me up on the Twitter like 2 or 3 days ago just to congratulate me and everything on his success. So,
wow.
It's nothing but respect on both ends, you know what I'm
saying? Wow, nice. Yeah, now I know that your mother was a big influence in your life because of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, because that song is smoking. I'm really feeling that like video and everything. It, definitely. What and who are other in like influences like in your life or in your rap, and did they influence your rap skills?
Definitely where I come from is a major influence, you know what I'm saying? Being in Mississippi, I mean, if you've never been there, it's like it's a whole different culture clash than it would be anywhere else, you know what I'm saying? So that definitely raises you to be a lot tougher than you would be in other places and a lot more, you know what I'm saying, used to things that may not be the normal. So that definitely influences my raps. And as far as like people, most definitely cats like the Desert Family, all the Outkast and Goody Mob we grew up on, you know what I'm saying, Biggie, who is definitely my mom's favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's as far as just lyricists. Nice. But one of my main influences that I never really say is just, people in general. It could be somebody I meet just, in the barbershop, or just somebody you meet in Kmart, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody should always pay attention to the surroundings, you know what I'm saying? And any person of any walk of life can be an influence to you, you know what I mean? So really, yes. I'm a student of life, student of the game, so everything you hear is relatable for a reason, because I'm really living real life. I don't know about the rest of, most of the rappers who rap stuff that's not relatable, but I'm a real person with a record deal, so, everything is pretty much an influence just to be, Yeah. Kind of sum that up.
Now, I'm glad that you said that you are a real person, because I was watching some of your interviews, and you have no problems telling us that you're very sensitive, which I think is something that more rappers should do to show these like young kids that you can have emotions and be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And be respected. Okay, so you're signed to our Capitol Records now, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Capitol Records, they had a lot of faith in me. You know what I'm saying? So we had to go over there because it was just probably the best fit. And I'm very big on, the element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody expected it.
Yes.
I don't think nobody even thinks about Capitol off the top when you think about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So for me, anything that could be looked at as a negative light or something like that, to me, is a positive. You know what I'm saying? We try to flip everything on its head. So we're going to take something that may be an underdog, at least in the hip-hop world, and make it a champion. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm definitely feeling your like energy and your attitude in this game. Since you've now, I know that you've been out there grinding and like things like that. Now, since you've been signed and you're in the industry, you could actually say, I'm an artist.
Right.
Is there something that like you're like surprised about that you didn't think artists would actually go through once they're signed?
That I'm surprised about?
Yeah.
Let me see. I mean, this still surprises me to get off the plane and see, dudes holding papers with my name on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or droppers or anything like that. I'm used to driving my raggedy little car up the street, you know what I'm saying, to get my own food and stuff like that. But as far as the the work that's put into it, that don't surprise me at all. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say that I've been surprised by anything because to me, I don't go into it with no expectations. You can't really be surprised unless you go into it already expecting something.
Great.
To me, you know, I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't judge nobody before I meet them. You know what I'm saying? Take everybody as they come. Take everything as it comes, day by day. And to me, I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm loving every minute of it. Even things that may be considered negatives or whatever don't faze me. So, no, I hadn't really seen anything that surprised me.
I feel you. Man, yo, I am one of your biggest fans right now. You don't understand because
I appreciate it, dog.
Yeah, because lyricism is gone, and it's something that I'm starting to notice about Southern rappers now. Back in the days when Southern rappers came onto the scene, they had heavy Southern accents. Now, you can't even tell a brother is from the South unless you pick apart stuff that he's saying. Because when you're flowing, I thought you lived next door to me in Brooklyn.
Right. That's what everybody thinks.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Or something like that.
Yeah. So how did that happen?
You mean how did me not have an accent happen?
How do you? What do you think is happening in the game now where that's taking place? Why is that happening all of a sudden? Because I deal with a lot of artists from North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, and when they spit, they have no accent. They sound, like a straight New Yorker. So I'm just trying to see what in the hell is going on now.
But I think that's happening, just naturally as far as people in the culture. You know what I'm saying? When you look back at people back in the 90s or the 80s or whatever, there was a lot of times where kids growing up and adults or whatever, they only listened to what was from their region. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like religion, you know what I'm saying? Teaching your kids a religion. That's all you know in your household. So back in the days, in the early 90s, you might grow up in the South listening to nothing but UGK and Pimp C and, you know what I'm saying, Ball and G and so forth. So that may, you know what I'm saying, influence you to have an accent. But me, I happen to be lucky to grow up listening to not only that, but then Biggie and Das Effect and Tribe and all that at the same time. So I just happen to end up not having an accent. And I think, just for the record, as my own opinion, I think that's a good thing because, you know what I mean, it diversifies everything. It ain't no different than back in the days. I don't want to say it was closed-minded, but you never would have saw black kids skateboarding. You always say, that's supposed to be a white boy thing. And then, or either white boys listen to rap as a black boy thing or something like that. But now everything is so blended that it's really no, you know what I mean? There's no one set culture. So as far as somebody from the South sounding like they're supposed to be from New York or whatever, I get that all the time. And it's just a natural thing. And I think it's a beautiful thing that, you know what I mean, anybody who don't have an accent, they should consider that a positive. Because I went through years of feeling like that was a negative, like, why do I not have a deal yet or something like that? Maybe people don't know how to take you. They want you to sound a certain way. I got people still now that may be turned off or may really want to like me, but they don't want to admit it yet because they like, he don't sound country, he don't sound like this. I can't, I can't change my format for nobody, you know what I'm saying? So however I sound is how I sound, and pretty soon, they'll love it. And I think it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? It definitely helps it to make it more exciting. We don't want the same shit over again and again, you know what I mean?
Exactly. We're not saying that it's bad to have a Southern accent. You're just saying that it makes it more exciting being from there and sounding a little bit different. So I definitely feel what you're saying because I don't want you to get no hate mail from people with Southern accents now. So
no doubt. And what's funny is some of my best friends, people I grew up with, we all grew up in Mississippi, have Southern accents, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? It just happened to be your brain, I guess, or how you talk. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not intentional. I just end up, you know what I'm saying, walking around talking how I talk and acting the way I act, and if people get it, they get it. If they don't, they will soon enough. You know what I'm saying?
No problem. Now, I don't mean to cut you off, but I saw you at Dre's house in his kitchen, and besides the fact that Dre was killing the Tangeray, you were definitely doing your thing, man. Yo, I was feeling those lyrics. As you went on and on and on, you just captured me more and more into your lyrics because you were really, really feeling it. How did that come about, and did Dre do any beats for you?
That was totally, impromptu. They actually had a lot, you know what I'm saying? I was already in L.A., you know what I'm saying, about to start working on my album. I'd already, signed a deal and things like that. And my man Steve over at Capitol, he happened to know Dre. And just asked me, if I wanted to go meet him. And of course, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to run through and see what everything's all about. And we went through there, and to me, and I done asked this question, or got asked this question, excuse me, a million times, was I nervous? It's just what I do, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't have been less nervous, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care if it was Dr. Dre,
Yes.
Dr. J, or Jesus Christ in front of me. You ask me to rap, I'm going to do that. You ask me to cook a 3-course meal, I might be nervous. I don't do that, but I rap, you know what I'm saying? So it was nothing, and everybody who sees it, I kind of feel bad sometimes because they like, yo, you was going on. I love the bars.
Yes.
I'm like, no, just doing what I do. It was easy, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely worked on some music. I think one thing I can say, you know, in respect to Dre is that, you know, he knows talent. And I think I pretty much, everybody know that. So one thing that I really don't do a lot of times, but I'm going to have to start doing it, is giving myself a pat on the back, because it's like, yo, if everybody tell me, yo, you're in front of Dr. Dre, but in my eyes, Dr. Dre is in front of Tito Lopez, you know what I'm saying? So I put it down, and he had no choice but to say, yo, let's go make some music. You know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? So that's the homie right there.
Okay, so you guys did do some music together. Do you have the title of the tracks, or is it coming on your album? Is it on your Lost Files mixtape? Where can we hear it?
Right, it's not on the Lost Files. That's like a compilation of stuff I did mostly on my own and stuff like that. We definitely worked on some music, but how Dre is a scientist, dog. So wherever it'll end up will be all on him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to make the call to him.
I feel
you. Know what I mean?
I heard he was a perfectionist. So
absolutely.
Now I was checking out your Lost Files mixtape, and it's one song that captured me. I'm playing it right now in the background. It's called "It's Hard."
It's hard. I do use about to say that.
Are you serious?
I do use about to say that, man. That's everybody's favorite song.
Yo, my brother, this is like a song I can get up on a Monday, driving to work mad as hell, put this in, and I'm energized to take on the world. What inspired you to write this joint, man?
Man, just going through hard times and struggles, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before earlier, I'm a real person, so I wouldn't care if I signed a deal or whatever. It's real flesh and blood behind these lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And a real flesh and blood person. So I go through ups and downs, trials and tribulations like everybody else. And I didn't even expect it to be everybody's favorite song, but I did expect it to strike a chord with everybody. You know what I mean? I mean, most of the issues that people go through may be money problems or emotional problems or relationship problems. I'm seeing all that, you know, myself. At the same time, people got to understand I'm 24. At the same time that I'm growing as an artist, I'm growing as a man, you know what I'm saying, and becoming a young man. So you'll hear that all through my music. I can't possibly give you nothing but happy times, you know what I'm saying, all the time, because I'm not experiencing that all the time. And I think everybody has hit me on Twitter and all that, like, yo, I love It's Hard. They quote it all the time. So when I do shows, I definitely got to perform it. And I just happened to know you was going to say that, but just what inspired that was just real life. Even, and it may seem like one of my more sad songs, you know what I'm saying? But what inspired that was the same thing that inspires the more, you know what I'm saying, more up-tempo songs, real life. You know what I mean? That's what inspires everything. So it was just, it was easy to do, you know what I'm saying? But it's still hard for me to listen to it. Everybody else can listen to it, but I really don't even play that song. You know what I mean?
Wow. Sorry to hear that, brother, because I'm about to bump it after we hang up.
It's all good. You can play it all day.
Yes. Now, I hear that you're a big Celtics fan.
Yeah, hey, I'm glad you brought it up, man. I'm not a big, like, Boston fan. I love Boston and the green and all that. I just like the dudes that are on the Celtics.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Somebody asked me that one time, and I said, I like the Celtics. All them dudes could have ended up on the Warriors, and I would say I'm riding with the Warriors because I just happen to love KG. Rondo, I think, is the toughest player in the game.
Yes.
Playing with broken arms. Sugar Ray is one of my favorites, has been one of my favorites for years. You know what I'm saying? And I like Paul Pierce, too, and I always had the utmost respect for Doc Rivers, you know what I'm saying? But I know dudes can't play forever. They're getting kind of older, so I also love OKC.
Yeah.
I'm just a basketball fan, period. And my thing is, it just happened to end up naturally in the music. That underdog, the way I rap and being the voice of the underdog, I take that same perspective in life. I like to see cats who deserve it winning. So them dudes winning a championship a few years back, you know what I'm saying, that brightened up my day. And then even to see the Mavericks win last year, you know what I'm saying, that brightened up my day. Because Kid deserved one, the Whiskey deserved one. So I never, coming from Mississippi, ain't no team that you have to ride with. So mine might change every year. It's not because I'm jumping ship. It's just because
you just follow the
I like
players.
To see the underdogs.
Yes.
I just love the game. So that's what it is. It's more of just those cats rather than just being a Boston fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tito, man, listen, I'm really passionate about music, about DJing, and about good things, period. And I'm really happy that you were on the show and I came across you, and I can't wait till you enter the game. Just a little plug from my DJ Cisco. Please, if you go through some hard times with this industry in your music, you're still young. I can see that you're like sensitive. Just stay like this. Don't make it numb you.
Absolutely.
Stay who you are, because I can tell that you're a good brother, and God is going to bless you, and you're going to go very, very far.
Man, I really appreciate that, dog, and that most definitely is the plan. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
As far as me, I've always been an old soul, so even though I'm young, so many things don't faze me that I don't even see myself getting changed, you know what I'm saying, by this industry, because it's all just, sometimes it can be looked at as just a facade, man. It's not the real world sometimes, you know what I mean? It's like the Matrix, so
WWE.
You can't be falling for everything.
Exactly. Yeah, so on that note, I'm going to end it, and your mother was right when you were in your high chair and said the Wild Wild West, that you were going to be a great rapper. So I can see it happening, and just please keep me in mind. Anything new that you come across, I'm going to speak to Jason and speak with your people and see if I can get it on for you.
Man, absolutely. We're going to pass it over to you all off the top. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it too, dog. We real humble over here. So anything you ever need, man, holler at us. You know what I'm saying?
No
appreciate
problem.
The opportunity.
Thank you so much, Tito Lopez, and God bless. And I know I'm going to be hearing from you soon. We can get your mixtape at datpiff.com. It's called The Lost Files of Tito Lopez, and I'm going to tell you, the boy is fire. Fire, all right? So right now we're going to get... Okay, so right now we're going to get into It's Hard, all right?
Absolutely. Go ahead and play it for them. They'll love it.
Okay, brother, peace.
All right, have a good one.
You know what I'm saying? More like a brother for you, thank you for the music that you put out, because it helps me get through so many hard times and rocky parts of my life, bro. I just appreciate everything you do musically.
Yep, we just interviewed Tito Lopez out of Mississippi. The boy is very lyrical. He's very passionate, and he has a head on his shoulders. We're going to give him a round of applause. And we're going to get into his joint off of his Lost Files mixtape. It's called It's Hard. We got Boogie Black calling in 12 minutes, 8:30, Boogie Black.
Sit and listen to the troubles of a tormented artist. My mind and my body, I ain't sure who worked the hardest. My body been overflowing with emotion for years. My mind say only way to get it out is my tears. So I sit and I cry every night in my room. That's why I plan to die every night in my tomb. Got so much pain on my heart, I don't know where to start. I take it from the beginning. Hold up, born in Mississippi, August 22nd, 1987, shower with love, mama's first kid. So all the hand-me-downs around, I got first dibs. Was raised right, treat them how you wanna be treated. That's good advice, but give it to them kids, they need it. Started a team with my niggas and decided to lead it. Not just one win to make up for the times I got defeated. I do this shit from that bottomless pit I call my gut. Ain't no more love in the world for no girl, it's all a nut. They fucking for nothing and wonder why we call them slut. God take me back to when they slapped you for touching their butt. Guess I'm an old soul, don't feel like I belong. Deal with shit on my own, they don't tell this guy be strong. Big city all alone, trying to make my